Good morning, fellow YouTubers. Happy Valentine's Day, ladies. Deep breaths, Jeffrey. Deep breaths. It will help anxiety and bullshit go away. Deep breaths, Jeffrey. Deep breaths. Happy Valentine's Day. Oh, I feel so much better. Woo! Woo! Feel high off of oxygen almost. Hope you're all doing well, Ava. I see you're spamming the chat before he even got the fuck in here. Can I take Layla's wrench for the spam and really show her who's fucking boss? And let her sit there naked without a wrench for the rest of her fucking YouTube career? Or should I just play it off like a joke? Deep breaths, Jeffrey. Deep breaths. You're good, Layla. You're good just for today. We'll see how you act. Please don't spam the side chat, man. I'm trying to run a clean chat over here. By a clean chat, I mean no spam. You could say whatever you want, whatever you can get by with YouTube. I am 100%. I'm all about free speech. I can't think about things I'm more involved in like something I care about. Free speech. Deep breaths, Jeffrey. Deep breaths. Layla's great. Oh, okay. Is this? You just popped up. I'm here. Hello. My name is Jeffrey Pagel. If you really want to get to know me, my name is Jeffrey Paul Pagel. I'm an open book. If you got any questions, go ahead and ask. You might see some shenanigans in this chat because I'm part of a kind of like a how could you say, dark web community on YouTube. Like if you're new here, you know me. I'm throwing your wrench because I know who you are. I don't really know who you are, but I know where you're from now. Look at my real phone. I got 2 phones. Actually, I got 3 phones. Well, 4 phones, but I have. Where is my real phone? I gotta get your wrench because there's people in here that are fucking assholes, allegedly. Fuck. Is that cookies? Where the fuck is my phone? Why is this off? Come on now, it's just the fucking TV. Sorry, yo. Trying to play Dexter in the background. That's my favorite television show because I kind of have a thing with serial killers or murderers, actually, in general. And dog fuckers. That's the new thing. I'm writing dog fuckers. Look at this lady here. I didn't write her. Somebody else wrote her and put this into a card. But this woman here fucked a dog and found out. Yeah, sure, I found guilty. This is part of a letter from her. And she wrote, "Come all over your face." Right here. That's actually from the letter. And on that run, she wrote, "My wet pussy." So somebody wrote her a letter, got her to write back all this extreme shit. So she's pretty fucked up in the head, obviously. I can't find my real fucking telephone. I got no idea where the thing went. It's supposed to be charging on my fucking couch because my couch has a phone charger. Oh, God, there's fucking Doritos back here. Fuck kidding me? I didn't even know I had that big. That thing would have been gone. All right. I gotta search for my real phone. Yeah, because I'm on my backup phone right now. So where the fuck is my real fucking phone? Look at this. There's almost a whole bag of Doritos I didn't even know about. I love this recliner, by the way, Mom. Thank you. I know you're listening or you're listening in. Yes, my mother, hi, Mom, love you to pieces, listens to my live streams now. So I got to watch what I say about my mommy and my daddy. My dad's across the hall. Unfortunately, my parents got divorced about 27 years ago. What? It happens. I got divorced. I'm no better. I only made 10 years. Where the fuck is that phone at, man? I know I was putting it on a charger. Fuck did I do with my fucking telephone, man? All right, this is gonna be Pago lost his phone day because the phone I'm using for streaming is a backup phone. Pago Bago, go play Pokemon. Barb, I lost, or Sarah, anybody listen, Tara, I lost my fucking telephone. Text me. Tara, can you do me a favor and text my phone or call it? Can you call my telephone, please, Tara? I don't know where my phone is, and I have it on. Tara, help me out. It's in there. I think it's in here. Where's this telephone at? It's in here somewhere. Huh? I got it. Thank you, Tara. I'm gonna hang up on you. Thank you, Tara. Look how hard it is for me to get off the ground. I'm a 44-year-old man. It should not take me fucking 2 minutes to get off the ground like that. Thank you, Tara. All right, got my real phone. Yeah, Sarah has my phone number. She's had it for probably, I don't know, 10 years. I've had this phone number since my divorce in, I think, 07. Yeah, what's up? Yeah, I'm good. I think you actually got, I found it because you. Thank you. All right. Bye. Thank you, Tara. I never lose my real telephone. Now the one that I'm streaming on, yeah, I think can end up anywhere. Sometimes I end up in the bathroom on top of a radiator. Sometimes it's in the kitchen underneath a loaf of bread. But I never lose my actual real telephone. This is glued to my hand. Generally, kind of while my hand's all fucked up. These fucking things have been glued to my hand for 10 years. I went from working every day to fucking having a phone in my hand. So what the fuck happens? Hey, people, don't hold things in your hand all the time. This is what fucking happens. A fucking claw hand. Oh, Randy Orton. Yeah, Randy Orton. He's not calling. I don't know Randy Orton. I'm not that famous yet. Give me like 6 months. All right, let me get the other. That's the problem. I have 4 phones in the fucker, and there's only one that's small, so that one's easy to spot. That's my real phone. This is when I was with Lisa. It fucking works. It's the real deal. There's 100 accounts on here at least, 100 emails. Even if you put 100 emails on the best phone in the world, it's still gonna kind of fuck your phone up. I don't have 4 active phones. I only have one that's on for my cell phone. For my one bill is $108 a month. Verizon. Yeah, just do this. It's $108 a month to talk on my fucking telephone where nobody fucking calls me except for Tara to get my phone back. Thank you, Tara. That was my only phone call in the last fucking year. I'm just kidding. Let me get your rent part. And I'm talking the fucking thing. Everybody just messages and all that stuff. You know what I mean? text messages, DMs, Facebook messages. You can hear my phone go ding, 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 ding. That's Facebook messages. Oh, 10 views already. I never knew it said that before. Oh, that's 10 views. There, let me see. It's hot in here. Must time you out. The fuck, I can't get this. This moderator. All right. Now, these prison homes to use StreamYards. There's no StreamYards on tablets for them. Their tablets don't have StreamYards. But what I can do is I can get one of my loyal people to come onto a live stream and say hi. Now, I'm going to see. Stand by. I'm going to see if I can get Candace Clark to call me. I'll tell you a little about Candace Clark. Candace Clark is someone I fucking really care about. I've been talking to her for about a year and a half. She's been in custody 20 years. Saying, I already talked to her this morning a bunch. She's in a fucking pissy mode. Really pissy mode. I don't really want to get into it. It's prison lady drama. There's so much drama in those fucking prisons between the women. Oh my god. I'm gonna go live every day around this time, between 8 and 10 my time, Central. Candace Clark, she was in kind of a gang. I wouldn't call it a gang. What it was her boyfriend, and her female lover, which for some reason, things went sour one day, and they ended up killing the female. Candace didn't do it, but Candace was involved in torturing the female's son, which was like 12. He lived and he was okay. You know what's weird about that is that woman had 2 kids, and she had the one that Candace tortured, and she had another one where that kid was helping torture the other kid. I don't know. The whole thing was weird, but Candace was involved in torturing a kid. Like, I don't know if I was burning a kid or what. I didn't really. It's something I don't really get about. Something I don't do. If I want to get to know these people on a personal level, like a little bit more than high and by, I don't get invested in their one bad day of their life. I don't get invested in their case. I don't want to know everything. I don't want to see. I don't want to see photos. I don't want to know who did what. I just want to know who you are today and who you're going to be tomorrow. Okay. I'm trying to see what kind of person they're like. You know, I've had 500 fucking people. I've written, and there's all kinds of different reasons on why they killed. You know, I can give you a million reasons on why people have killed other people. But yeah, Candace was involved in torturing. She got 55 years for it. Now let me tell you something. One person died in this whole thing. Candace did not do it. It was her dumb fucking boyfriend that did it all, and that's the truth, and that's what the evidence has said. She's done 20 years now. I believe this year marks her 21st year. And one of the first people I ever wanted writing was a girl from Wisconsin. Her name was Ashley Martinson. That's another weird case. I never actually got to spoke to Ashley, but I did get to buy a bunch of Ashley's art, letters, hand tracings, her ID. I own the prison ID. Ashley was 17, and her and her boyfriend kind of on some Bonnie and Clyde shit because they took off. But Ashley did all of the killing. She killed her stepfather, who was allegedly abusing her younger siblings. She had 2 younger siblings that were allegedly getting abused by her stepfather. So Ashley Martinson took action and killed the stepfather. Blew his goddamn head right off, like literally with a shotgun. She was upstairs. The mob her mom comes running up, actually panicked and like slit her throat, killed her quickly. She got 28 years. Ashley Martinson killed 2 fucking people brutally, and she got 28 years. Candace technically didn't kill anybody. She got 55 years. The state of Wisconsin, that's 2 middle fingers. Sorry, I can't hold up properly, but you fucking suck. Your fucking laws are flawed, and the whole United States, I gotta say, is a joke. How can one person who's smoking a joint in, let's say, Texas, I believe Texas is illegal, will get 19 months in jail, or 28 months in jail for smoking a joint, when a pedophile who's raping the next door neighbor, he gets 13 months, or 7 months, or 9 months, and 2 years probation. I seen it all the time. I did 11 years as a correctional officer, and I watched pedophiles walk all day long. Walk, skip around. I got away with it. Most of the time, they don't do any time. Not kidding. They don't do any fucking time. If that's their second, third, fourth chance, oh yeah. Yeah, they're gonna do some time, 6 months. State of Wisconsin, all the United States, it's a joke. United States, those words together don't make any sense because we are not united one bit. You think we're united? You think this is a united country? Every state has different laws, and different people, different races. This is not united. Milwaukee's segregated. We have the blacks living over here, the Hispanics living on the south side. The whites aren't even in this fucking Milwaukee. The whites are on the outer sides of Milwaukee because we don't want to deal with the fucking bullshit. And 2026, there's a million nice houses downtown Milwaukee. Unless you get one of those very valuable fucking like condos or something. Milwaukee's a joke. Wisconsin's a bigger joke. Alright, I haven't been reading your shit. Now, I'm going to talk about a few things today. Kathy Real Builds, I'll hit you with a wrench. I just got to get my regular phone back. Is Candace eligible for parole? I don't know. And if she is, I don't know when. You know? I guess I should probably start reading her stuff now that I've spent hundreds of hours on the phone with Candace. She calls me every day, between 1 and 7 times a day. So she's been quiet lately because she's pissed off at this other inmate. Apparently, Candace, like many women, is bisexual, and she had a partner. Damn it, a partner like a couple of years ago. Things were going great, but the partner got released. So Candace is sitting here with her dick in her hand, allegedly. The partner gets out and goes right back to her ex-girlfriend. So Candace is a little pissed off today about that. Hazel's in here. All right, let's see what we're gonna do. I gotta get some message here. Really need you're gonna get a long time. Hazel, did I give you a moderating manager? Because that's what I want to do. I just want to make sure you have that. Well, I'm just gonna remove. Oh yeah, you're managing moderator. Okay, I just wanted to make sure. There's 3 people I have that I want. That's my managing moderators. Oh, okay, 3 votes. You can have a wrench. I'm just gonna write pretty much everybody, unless you're Jasper or a troll or something. That's how me and Lisa did it. We modded everybody, and then like if there was a troll, they just I know. So what should I talk about today? Okay, I'm gonna talk about a couple of things today. Number 1, this wasn't even in my knowledge until recently. Well, no, I know she watches my videos and my streams and all that. So I gotta. Oh, so I kind of gotta maybe not say bad words like faggot or cunt nugget or bitch. I say bitch all the time. What else? When my mom definitely does not want me saying goddamn. That's kind of one of my last go tos. That's my Jesus necklace, my mom. Hey, mom, you like my Jesus necklace? I got this. Now it's around my neck. And I got Grandpa Pagel's ring that he always wore. That Dad was given, and now it's given to me. Hi, Mom. Oh, thank you. I got it from the same shop that does these shorts. Check out this shirt, because do not tell me this does not look like Hazel on this t-shirt. Because it's the reason I bought it. If I gotta take it off and show it, I'll show it. I'm gonna take it off and show it. Never mind. I gotta show Hazel the t-shirt that looks like her. Oh, yeah. These t-shirts are glued to me, by the way. Oh, yeah. I got two of them, actually. So I got two that look like Hazel, allegedly. Just put a shirt on, I guess. I'm fat everywhere. I'm getting fatter. Last like month, I've been gaining some weight, but I need to. It's hard for me to gain weight these days. It used to be impossible to lose weight. How do I go from my late 20s to early 30s being impossible to lose a pound? I could run, do all this bullshit. Eat this special toast, and then you can nibble on a cracker one. Dude, I couldn't lose weight. And since 2017, my divorce, I can't gain weight. Okay. I don't know why, but these two shirts remind me of Hazel. This one's spot on. So this one you're going to get second. Now I think this other one's better. I don't know. You decide. Which one looks more like Hazel? My Choke Me Respectfully shirt. I don't know. You should be able to see it. That's Hazel. Is that Hazel? Yeah, it's Hazel. That nun. It's a nun getting choked, allegedly. Then I got this one. If this ain't Hazel, I don't know who is. I got t-shirts with Hazel on it. So it's a fox I give, and it's a nun flipping off thing. I don't even know what shirt I just put on. I think I put my bad girl shirt on. Yeah. This one does not look like Hazel. This one looks like Lisa Lynn. Or Lisa Lynn on crack. Now, you decide. Doesn't it look like her? No, that's her, man. I was sitting here on Facebook scrolling these fucking. Listen, I don't have TikTok for a reason. I don't have TikTok because somebody introduced it to me last introduced. Never mind. Okay, so somebody introduced me to TikTok. I'm sitting there going like this. Oh. Scroll a little bit more. Oh. Scroll to more. See, those videos on TikTok, Facebook, I think YouTube has them. I gotta stay away from them. Because it's jumping my emotions all over the place. One video is supposed to make you laugh. It's some big 400 fucking pound 8-year-old trying to tie his shoe. So that's a funny one, okay? And over here you got the grandma that falls down, so that's funny too. Then you scroll, and then you see a kid that I don't know why, But I keep seeing these videos of these fucking kids, teenagers, that die of fentanyl overdoses. So it's like scroll, sad. Another, man, that's fucked up. That's because I'm 13. Scroll. Shit. And then you scroll into another category, and all of a sudden you're angry. You're angry at something. It's just not good. I don't like it. It's addictive. It's not just addictive as in wasting my time. And doing this all day long is healthy for shit, by the way. Going like this, scrolling. What is this? Get the fuck out of here. It's not good. I don't fuck with YouTube shorts. I just don't do it. I do. My problem is Facebook, because that's the only platform I have on social media. It's the only one I'm going to continue to have. I'm not going to join Discord. Anybody should do not ask. I will not join Discord, and I don't want nothing to do with that. I don't want nothing to do with Instagram. Instagram don't want nothing to do with me. Instagram banned me for life. Life. I got banned from Instagram for life. And I really don't know why. Okay? Not a bad guy. I don't break laws. I do more stuff on this YouTube shit than anything. Alright? It's a fact. That's a fact. That will get me banned from Instagram for 2 lives. For 2 lives. Not just this one that I'm living now, but the next one, because reincarnation might be a thing. They're like, okay, we're going to get my next one too. So get this. I get banned from Instagram for, hold on, let me put my knives down. Glorifying serial killers. Glorifying serial killers? Why don't you go click on Netflix or Tubi or fucking any of those on Amazon, anything. All you're going to see, Jeffrey Dahmer, Ed Gein, Eileen. All you're going to see is serial killer shit. Why don't you go talk to them? They're making millions, if not $1 billion off that Ed Gein fucking show. Everybody watched it in America. Everybody talked about it. You don't think they made hundreds of millions of dollars off that for advertising or something? Nice. I got 13 in here. Mom, I got knives. You know that. I sold my book knife collection, Mom, by the way. Except for my favorite was the 119. I sleep with it. I sleep with it glued to my hand in case intruders come through the windows trying to steal my burritos. Yeah, Smokey does a great Ed Gein. Oh my God! One thing, I can't do it because it's been since the show. I haven't watched. It's not like I'll go watch it again. Wasn't a fan, and I'll tell you why. And everybody says the same thing. Excuse me, but Ed Gein only really killed one person, I believe. If you go look it up, statistically, historically, I believe he was really tied to just one. I don't want to hear, oh, maybe he did this, or maybe he did that, or maybe he did. I don't want to hear it. I don't. Casey Anthony, she's a free woman. She didn't kill her kid. You all think she did. I think she did. Yes, I do. But the court said no. So historically, Casey Anthony did not kill that kid. OJ did not kill that white crazy bitch. Like, come on. Our court systems are great. Don't you see? Smokey does great. Smokey does fucking Mark. He does what's one of my favorite? What else does he do? He does somebody. Oh, Flacco's the best one. You know, here's the thing. This Flacco thing, it's been like 2 years of like him, man, just a constant fascination of like everybody talking about the guy. So like I don't really like it's boring to me. But he does have a killer impression of Flacco. I don't like Flacco, never have. And that's nothing against him personally. It's just I don't know. He's a weird fucking 40-year-old dude. And I'm a 44-year-old weird dude. So like I don't know. I don't like him. He's younger than me, damn it. He's probably 35. How old is Flacco? Now I'm gonna get invested. How old is that guy? I can't tell if Flacco's 23 or 40. It can't be past 40. No. Grab me another. Oh, looky, looky, looky. We got another one. Oh, I gotta clean my kitchen later. Damn it. Kitchen's a disaster. I spent like 3 hours cleaning my kitchen one day. I would say, yeah, early 30s, 35 at most. There's no way he's 40. But like everybody, that's all I heard is Flacco, 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 Flacco. Is he gonna show up for the day? He's not gonna show up for the day. Is he? Is he? Is he? No, 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 no. And it was like, no, he doesn't show up. No, he doesn't. Why didn't you? Why didn't you? There's this reason. Why were you late? It was like, every time I clicked on a stream for like a year, it was all Flacco. So I'm like, oh, why is it? What's going on? Like, I got gloves for my hands too, you know. You want me to go dance around somewhere or something? I'm gonna put some hip hop on so I can do shuffle for you. I got charged this main phone. Plus, Candace Clark just messaged me. Let's see if she'll call her or not. I'm thinking no, because she's in a bad fucking mood today. But she loves me. I just got out of the shower. Meditated a bit. Now I restart my day. Happy Valentine's, JJ. Listen, only people that know me call me JJ, okay? I mean, Tara, you know me, but you don't know JJ. On YouTube, I would say the only person that knows JJ is Les. But she does too. Let's off that bitch. You never call. Yeah, everybody in here calls me Pagel. You know, it's kind of weird. It's not just you guys. You know, like in school, growing up in elementary school all the way till the day I graduated, they didn't call me Jeff. They didn't call me Jeffrey, which is what I prefer. Like in the real world, I like to go by Jeffrey professionally. Brain went somewhere. I was thinking, oh yeah, but yeah, everybody called me Pagel growing up, and even at works, I remember working at Pick and Save, and they didn't even know my first name, and I mean that because all they called me was Pagel. Well, I was at Pick and Save for 8 years. I worked as a bagger for 4.5, and I turned 18. No, I didn't become a manager until I was like 20. But I believe I worked in the dairy department from 18 to 20. They were like, you're promoted to dairy. You can go stock dairy products now instead of going in the rain and getting carts. I'm like, hell yeah, man. And I was like, I like this dairy department shit. This is easy breezy. And it was nice because during the summer, in Racine, Wisconsin, there's a bunch of hoe bags, man. You know, you guys got to understand, like, you know, I'm younger, okay? So I was looking at, you know, younger women at the time. They were everywhere, and they were wearing nothing, basically, all the time. In the grocery store, I just seen ass cheeks over here. Even like, oh my God, even like fucking milks would be walking around. I'm like, this job is awesome, man. I'm sitting here in a dairy product, going like this, obviously, because I ain't looking. You know? But then I became dairy manager. I take things seriously at 20. And at 20, I was in charge of a 56-year-old, a 34-year-old, one guy who was in his 40s, which he was living in a hotel, and I babysat his kids one time. Yeah, he asked me for a favor. He was a nice guy. He was wanted by the law, though. He told me one day, he goes, they don't do background checks. Do they? I was like, no, we can't. They're just not going to afford it for every employee. So, and they didn't. This is 1999 to 2003. Yeah. Don't call me Pagel. And then guess what? I became after Derek Frozen manager. After about 2 years or 3 years maybe, I became a receiving manager, which was even better. You go back into the back room where all the back, when they go, oh, we're out of that, and you go, is there any in the back? That's where we are. There's nothing in the back. I mean, there's Coca-Cola products over here, Pepsi over here, but we don't have your Pringles with the fucking only flavor is fucking sour cream. You know, we don't have that back there. We got to order it. It's a special product. We don't have them in the back. I worked receiving and I loved it for like 3 years. And then I know how I got into law enforcement, and it wasn't just like motivation. I think it was my sister, the devil. I like to call my sister the devil, Antichrist, maybe, possibly. Can an Antichrist be female? I'll call you the hacker. The mystery man. You don't know that one. Layla, I was once the mystery man. Oh my god, this is before I left. This is 2016. I was the mystery man. This is true, people, and I'm an open book, and I tell the truth, report it. So I go by the mystery man. Meanwhile, I'm over here as Pagel, streaming like I am, a little bit today. I streamed for here and there, but not really, and it wasn't committed. I did have my panels all the time, Troll Avenue and stuff like that with Savage and John Hagee and TND and Edward Hubbard and Ghost Reloaded and Lydia and I can name a million if I think about it. The Mystery Man. So the Mystery Man had a channel, and the Mystery Man would do uploads, and the Mystery Man would do really good uploads. He would he would dox people. Yeah, I would dox people. His name is the Mystery Man. I would release their information, whether it was their first name, last name, stuff like that. I ran around wreaking havoc for probably a good year, and then I kind of went south with it. And I think I told everybody. People still give me shit because of this. Dave 25, he knows about the Mystery Man. Nelson Green, he knows about the Mystery Man. God, what's those one girl's names? Queenie and MER, they once had a channel. Get this. Here's a fun fact for YouTubers out there. Old school YouTubers, 2016. MER and this woman named Queenie has a channel, and they're doing live streams every night. And one day, Cactus decides to go up there and be a tough guy. He goes, blah, 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 blah. He's literally disrespecting the show, and he's hopping on there, and he doesn't belong there. I'll just say that. He just didn't belong there. He was an outsider. His name was Cactus Jack or McFoley or some bullshit. I don't know. Some wrestler. He was up there, and he acted like an asshole. And a couple people decided to strike his channel with everything they had. At the time, I've already been on a year now. I got well over 100. I had way more accounts back then than I do now. Because they've been taking people's accounts, by the way, if you haven't noticed. If you go to your troll accounts and say channel remove, do not click on that because your phone might get stalled for a month before you can click on YouTube again. One of mine did. I cannot get my phone to click on YouTube because they take my channel and it won't let me go to the fucking channel thing. There's plenty of errors I'm coming across on YouTube, that are just petty, but me, John Hagee, Ghost Reloaded, and I'm sure others. I wasn't best friends with John or nothing. In fact, he didn't really like me too much. But I seen what they did. And these women are special needs. And Cactus wants to go up there and act like a fucking tough guy and threaten them and all this bullshit. So we're like, fuck him. So we took his channel. Cactus Jack lost his first channel because he was fucking with MER and Queenie. And I was there. I participated. 2016, Cactus Jack lost his first channel. And he probably doesn't even realize that I was part of it. Because back then I was a nobody. John Hagee, both those were the OGs already at the time. They had a couple of years in. I came around the time when that one guy killed himself. There was a guy that John and Ghost trolled a bit, and the guy killed himself. He ran out in traffic or something. I came on like right after that happened. No, John Hagee. Oh God, I don't see him anywhere. I had him on Twitter back when I was with Lisa. I just dropped my vape pen now. Dude, where the fuck did that go? I dropped my vape pen. It bounces, and I have no idea where this bitch went. If it went underneath the radiator, oh, the radiator's off. There you go. Yeah. Oh God, where the fuck, dude? Pen up there. What's my vape pen? Oh, I'm not going to get another one. I'll just say fuck it. You guys can see my ass. You guys can see my ass hanging out. It is. My right cheek's coming out. Where'd this pen go, man? What was that? Fuck. Mm-mm. Not under here. Dude, my vape pen drops. It bounces out of my hand, hits the ground, bounces somewhere, and now it's fucking missing? What the fuck? Where the fuck did this go? First the fucking phone, now this. I had things to say today. I'm saying some things today, by the way. I don't need people up here to tell. Look how hard this is. Oh. I'm going to say some things today. I don't really give a fuck. I'm going to tell you what. I'm going to say what I want. Anybody on here can say what the fuck they want. From now on forever. Where the hell is that pen? Oh my God. I seen it bounce. I literally seen it bounce out of my hand. It hit this radiator. What? It's sitting right here on top of the window. That was some ghost weird shit. I seen it fall and hit that radiator. And I heard it. What's this? I'm out of breath from picking up myself off the ground. How much I got left? It's like probably with me streaming, it's probably 3 days worth. It's garbage. Orange rice, orange rice. Order 66. Yep. Yeah, we used to say order 66 and people, because they did stuff. They didn't just say it. They would go, we're going to order 66, your ass. And then you're like, oh, you can't do nothing. It's just the internet. They did plenty. They were getting jobs fired. They were getting people fired from their jobs. Ask Troy how many times he lost his fucking job to YouTube. You know what I mean? That guy worked at Pizza Hut like 4 different times, at least. Sometimes he'd be in the back and doing dishes and shit. Fucking Troy, Black Metal Troy. You come over to Kruger's. Kruger is because listen, I'm not the founder of Troll Avenue. That was before me. I don't know who fucking invented that or whatever. I'm guessing it's John or something or one of them. I don't know. It was before me. That was already a term, stuff like that. But Black Metal Troy is kind of considered YouTube Y2DC or whatever. Different community. But he came over and messed with Kruger, which I consider the founding place of like Troll Avenue. We all went there for. That was way before me because they already had shit established. They already had a bunch of people who were not around. Governor, Edward Hubbard. They have people up there every day. That's what I need. I need quote unquote people up here every day. Reliable people. You know. Not every day, but maybe once a week. Somebody can up here? Let's see. Let's go to my Facebook. Let's see. Let's see who I can get up here. Hmm. I don't know if she would join. If she would join, it would be special. There's one person on here. If she would join, it would be very special. And I'm going to try to get her to join. Not right now. There's only 5 people in here. I don't know. I don't want some special event happening with only 5 people. I'll be happy. Well, one day when things are popping in here and people are in here, we're going to have a surprise guest show up. This needs to be cleaned. Well, there was a few things going on, so I'm not going to just say it was one thing, because I need something other than my hobby in my life. I'm getting too absorbed, too into this shit, dude. Too involved. That's why I don't play with knives, people. A small cut. That's not blood. It is, really. So what got me to do streams every day? And I will be here every day. I don't really feel the greatest things. I had to do some stuff this morning. I feel sore as fuck, and now I'm falling over the ground looking for fucking vape pens that are right here. The mornings are boring for YouTube. I'll tell you what you got going on in our community, YouTube land. You got John Camillo. Yeah, I'll say your name in the channel, John Camillo or Ringmaster. I think it goes by the Ringmaster. We got him in his van because he has a routine because, like myself, he's in Social Security. I believe he gets like 1880 or something like that. Something like that. I'd be 2,000. But it's still nothing. It's not enough these days. $2,000. You know how long that lasts? Gone by the 4th, and I get it at 3rd. So I have my hobby, but I'm getting too invested in it, and I don't necessarily need anyone's money. Or number one, I'm never gonna drop a PayPal. I don't give a fuck if this thing has 80,000 subscribers and I can monetize it. No, I don't want anything from anybody. I mean, I want your guys' support, time, maybe to listen to my dumb ass or come comment and say hi, or why not? That's what I want. I don't want anybody's fucking money. If I wanted money, I would just pull one of my well, they are treasured letters, but I would just pull something off the wall. Like, this is cheaper here. The only reason I got this is because I like Tiny Harding. That's Tiny Harding's Auto. Boxing. So she was boxing. I wanted an autograph of Tiny Harding when she was boxing, not ice skating. I got a Nancy Kerrigan coming soon. All of these letters here are from murderers, and they're worth I'm not gonna between 100 and some I sold for 600. It's Chelsea O'Donnell, Rosie O'Donnell's daughter. She wrote me. This one here, that's priceless. I can easily get 1,000 for it today, but it's never gonna leave my hands because she did it. Slender Man girl. A map of hotspots by Taylor Show Business, trying to tell me, hey, go into the woods and find these bodies. Isn't she funny? That was my first ever letter. That's my first ever letter from Show Business. Sorry, clipped it. This is Candace Clark here. She doesn't look too good there. She's pissed. That's her and her sister, maybe 3 years ago. Sadly, shortly after this visit, her sister, they were murdered. That's Candace. I think she was on a video visit. That's Candace's ass, by the way. These are all letters from Candace. This is my Candace Clark section. I have more. I got pictures and stuff with her. If she hops on our panel, not hops on our panel. If she does a video call with me, I just want to know what you guys talk to. It's Candace Clark too before she got arrested, covered in blood. So that's your story. This is a photograph. This is inside of a protective case for a reason. This particular photograph is from 2005, and it was made on a home camera, which means they don't have to go to Walgreens, CVS, or wherever else to print their pictures, so they're monitored. This was at home on basically a Polaroid. This basically feels like a Polaroid. It's flimsy. It's made out of short plastic or something. This is her covered in blood. So her parents, this is true. Her parents ran a mortuary. Candace was obsessed with blood. Hello! Why did he get along? Candace was obsessed with blood. So Candace decides there was a murder that she was like heavily into. The blood from the murder victim. So the blood goes into buckets, I guess, or something like that. She snuck down there late one day, took a picture covering the murder victim's blood, and she printed it. So that happened right before her crime, maybe like 6 months before her crime, something like that. Now, what happened with that photo was the police took it, and they go, "Hey, this bitch is crazy! Look, she's covered in blood." You know. So that was actually inside of her court case. That picture was part of evidence, as you say. It was in the court's hands after the trial. It went to her lawyer. Her lawyer sneaked it to her. No joke. Don't think this kind of shit does not happen, or it's not possible. Professional visits are a little different than regular visits. Regular visits, everybody gets patted down, searched properly, went through a metal detector. When you're a professional lawyer, you don't necessarily have to go through that kind of shit. So he sneaks stuff out of one, gives it to Candace. Candace hides it for 20 years from guards. A couple guards got their hands on it. She talked them out of it, of throwing it away. She gave it to me because she wants it safe. She doesn't want some fucking guard getting pissed off and throwing it away. So she gave it to me. She wrote on the back, "To my sweet Jeffrey, this is a once-in-a-lifetime photo of me in 2005. Always, Candace." Beautiful. One of the most beautiful pictures I've ever seen in my life. From anything. That's what will be on the stream at some point. Yeah, attorney privilege, man. Terrible, is that really you? What are you doing here? Hi. Sorry, I ignore my chat. When I get like into the character of Pagel or Jeffrey Pagel or the collector, whatever it is, that was me taking off multiple masks. You know, I like being on here because I can do things that I normally can't do. Not just wave knives around or the game or whatever else. I'm talking about like being myself, being open a little bit, talking about things. It can be kind of a therapy at times in a weird way. Well, to answer that question, that someone asked about an hour ago, why did you start streaming? Well, I need something extra in my life because this hobby is overwhelming me and it's getting too much into my head. Oh, yeah, I'm never gonna find that person. There's gonna be all kinds of theories on that forever. You know what I mean? Same thing with DB Cooper or Jack the Ripper. I went over to London and went to a Jack the Ripper museum and went to the Whitechapel district. You know, that was my first. You can say that was my first true crime experience. Was going to the Whitechapel district when I was 20 years old. Flew to London to meet a girl who was obsessed with Hannibal Lecter. That was probably my first no, I'm waiting kiss. I was too shy yet still. At 20 years old, I still haven't kissed a woman. No, haven't. So I'm in London, England, with a girl for 2 weeks. We're friends. We thought we'd be more than friends, but after the first day, I think we both kind of realized we're 10,000 miles away. Let's just have the best time we can. That was my first like true crime thing, though. The Whitechapel District tour. It was a tour. Me and her were going around looking for evidence and trying to find out what Jack the Ripper was. No, it's like a tourist shit. A couple of things got me to stream again. There was like that I do need something else to do for a couple hours, and then there's the fact that people talk shit. Okay, people talk shit on platforms that I'm not on. Like I said, I'm not on anything but Facebook or YouTube. If you want to say something, there's the fucking chat. You know what I mean? You don't need to talk about me in Discord or Twitter or what's anything else. I'm old, man. When you get old, because I'm starting to see that I'm getting older, not physically, because I look fucking stunning for 44. Oh yeah, I do. I feel like I'm getting old that way, but like when it comes to technology, I'm kind of taking a step back. I used to do like all the gadgets and all that stuff, and all what's the newest thing? I used to be like that years ago, but these days, I'm like, what's Twitter? You know what I mean? What's Twitter? MySpace. I got Jim. What was his name? The MySpace guy, Tom. I look at Tom as a friend. I was thinking maybe I should join Twitter. What's that? No, I don't do Twitter. I quit Twitter. I think after Lisa. I think once I realized the whole community was going to split, I just ditched Twitter. Fucking 2 people. Oh, there's 6. Since there's 6 people in here, I guess I could talk about free speech. I'm an advocate of free speech. Some comments on something. I got a group on Facebook where I used to sell my stuff that I have over here. I used to sell in other groups. Okay, I came up with this idea about 3 months. No, it was about 2 months ago. 2 months ago, I was like, why am I in these other groups? Why don't I just make my own group? So I made my own group for all these collectors, and they all joined. So like, I got my own selling group that I'm in charge of now. What are you guys up to? I hate to say Fish's phrases. Here, what does Fish say? Who's in here? Talk to me. Holy Fish! That was Fish reincarnated for 2 seconds. What? He said something like, who's in here? Talk to me. Something like that, he says. Fucking Dr. Fish. Oh my God. What's that song? All the way up. Nothing can stop me. I'm all the way up. Nothing can stop me. I'm all the way up. Come on, man. So I came on here because people were talking shit. I was just gonna do like a 5-minute stream or something, but then it got fun, It's fun to come back on here and say hi to people. People were talking shit. People were talking shit. So that's why I came on here for just to say hi to people. But then the hi became like, hello, this is fun. This is fun again. Even if I'm talking to myself, it's a release in my soul. The release of energy. Just talking to the cell phone like this. Doesn't even matter, no one types. because I'll still babble away. So if someone's talking shit, you know. Sorry. What else did I came on here for? So I came on here because people were saying, oh, I guess one of the things is like this. Somebody said to me, of all people, me, of all people, someone said to me, hey, you fucked your daughter. You didn't get a pussy. You fucked your daughter, Hagel. Kept saying over and over, Hagel, Hagel, you hate your daughter's pussy, eh? Whatever they say over there, fucking Australia, you fucking faggot. Listen, I'm going to say things you guys will not like on here, okay? That's who I am, okay? Just because I say the F word, I'm going to tell you what. I'm far from homophobic, okay? I'm just going to say it right now. Far. Matter of fact, fucking my sister thought I was gay for fucking half my life. Until I had to show her all these girls that I fucked. You know? I was later in life. But early in life, my daughter thought I would, or my sister thought I was gay. Because I had no girlfriends or nothing. I called gay one time, just faggot, gay. You have a girlfriend, you're faggot. 23 fucking years. I finally got laid. Her name was Amy. I don't want to say the last name. Amy, thank you. So I dated Amy for 6 months. I broke up with her on our 6-month anniversary at a fucking dinner table. Yes, I did. She goes, this is our anniversary. I said, listen, I can't. So what really happened was Amy. I know exactly where she lives to this day because she's in her dad's house. And I not even lose my virginity in the house. I lost my virginity at a campground. It was a big fucking campground. It was in a trailer. And I remember, and I wore a condom. I did. I did, Mom. Hey, Mom. Hi. One of the few times, actually, that's the only time I wore a condom was when I had sex with Amy. Because that's what she wanted. And I was, okay, you know. Didn't like it. I didn't like condom shit, but the first time, I was like, oh my God, I gotta do this again. You know what I mean? We had a lot of sex, a lot. And she was a nice girl. We go to Six Flags all the time. Sadly, if she was not my first, I'm not gonna say love because I'm not gonna say I was in love with her. So I wasn't. I know who was I know exactly who I was in love with in life. Okay, there's 3. Amy's not one. Neither was the next girl. The next girl was Marissa. Now Marissa, you guys got to do the math here. 23. Okay, 23 years old, and I got a girlfriend. But I know she's not the one. I just know Amy wasn't the one. You know, maybe she should have been friends or whatever, but I just know I wouldn't be with her. So I worked in the grocery store. And my buddy goes to me. This is when I was in a dairy department, mind you. He goes, you know, Marissa just turned 18. I'm gonna try to take a shot at her. So I'm like, oh, that's cool, man. Yeah, go for it, man. Fuck yeah. Goes for it. And strike like this. Strike 1. So that guy's name was Dan. Hey, Dan, if you're watching. Dan, sorry. But after you struck out, I was like, let me talk to her. Because I used to talk to her a little bit here and there. You know, I used to be able to talk to women like I do today, like very easily. I talk more about women or to women than I do men. I just don't get. I'm not friends with men. It's very rare. So I go, I'm gonna fucking ask this girl out. Oh my God, I just put 2 and 2 together and realized that I've only asked out 2 girls in my life, and I thought it was one, but now I put the story together. It is two. Marissa, I asked out Marissa, but I worked with her. It's not because she was a stranger, you know. Marissa was a blonde, just turned 18. Stunning. I still look her up to this day. She has 4 kids. One of them's named kids are Carter, and he's the same age as my Carter. Um, that's one of those cases. This is one of those cases where it was the one that got away. The one that got away. The one that got away. I know who that was. Well, early on living, the one that got away was Marissa. All the later on in life, later, 2023, that's the one that got away. Okay, do the math. Marissa. First time I got my dick sucked, and this is true, was in her mom's bed while they were like at work or something. Because she's just turned 18. She was actually she was a senior in high school. So Marissa asked me to go to a basketball game one time. I go to a basketball game, like 23 years old, 24 years old. I should have been a teacher there or something. I should not have been involved with an 18-year-old, but I was. Yeah, I guess she was the first younger one that I was going for. No. Sometimes I went for younger women. Sometimes I go for older women. I don't think I've ever dated anybody the same age as me, or even near it. It's either older or younger. Marissa, we were together another 6. That's another 6-month relationship. Yeah, we had some great sex, unprotected, by the way. So it's better. You know what I mean? Guys, probably ladies do. Unprotected sex. She had a boyfriend or ex-boyfriend that was at her school, and he was harassing her and stuff. He never seen me face to face for a few reasons. Because like myself now, don't think I wasn't like different back then. Because I was still Jeffrey Pagel, you know. I was still going to threaten to kill this motherfucker. You know what I mean? On a telephone. That's how I am now. That's how it was back then. I threatened to kill him a few times on the telephone. He goes, "Oh, I'm a drug dealer," you know. He's acting like he's gangster because he sells weed, you know. He sells like nickel bags to 14-year-olds. So he thinks he's like a gang member or he's like some tough guy. And I'm 23, 24 years old. By the way, I'm just now getting into law enforcement. Not getting into it. I got into it when I was 22, 23, and I went to school 2 years. Police science. I got 63 credits. I missed 3. Yeah, and I'll tell you why I missed those 3 credits that would have got me a degree. I put in an application for the jail because my sister's husband goes, "Oh, they're hiring at the jail," so I put an application in and they hired me right away. And I couldn't get those 3 credits because it was downtown Milwaukee. It was for a forensics class, and it was only at this specific time of the year. And you had to go downtown during the day during these hours. I couldn't do it. I had a job. You know, I had shit going on. I had the House of Corrections where I worked at in Franklin, by the way. They hired me right away for a reason. Because they ain't got no fucking employees. Their fucking correctional staff is depleted. They're like at 60%. They need 40% of their more employees to be retired. And that's how it always was at that place. They were always understaffed because nobody wanted to fucking do it. Who the fuck wants to work in a jail? And back then, 15 hours, I got hired at $15.15 an hour in 2005. And that was a lot of money to me back then. So I was like, I'll do it. No, I missed it by 3 credits. Yeah, missed it by 3 credits. Because I never went back. I was too invested into the House of Corrections. I gave my life to those motherfuckers, and they spit on me. That place thinks I'm a fucking psychopath. Matter of fact, I think I've I think I'm permanently banned from my old job, to be honest with you guys, for a reason. I will ever discuss that reason online, maybe one day. But just know, he got me blocked for life. If you guys know how I am up here, okay, think about it. Why would I get blocked for life from the place that I gave my life to? Yeah, I got blocked. I got blocked permanently. How you know I am? You got a picture of me hanging up in the it's called the EWS Tower. I actually know the phone number to the exact phone that's in the office upstairs. No, phone number to this day. Should I call them? Should I call them in the live stream? Oh, yeah, if you want to call the lieutenant's office, it's 427-4775. 427-4775. Yeah. I know all the numbers by heart to this day. It was my life. I gave my 11 years of my life to cocksuckers. My mental health went to shit. My physical health went to shit when I was 29. They diagnosed me with autoimmune diseases, and my life changed. So I couldn't do the jail anymore because of my physical health and whatnot. And my mental health was getting bad too. I had a few good people that were still there for me afterwards. That's a tough one. Oh, it's fun. Oh my god, is that fun? There's like three or four classes that are a ton of fun. I think that's killing me. I gotta sit down. I sound like an old man. Look at my knife and shit. Oh. Oh yeah. Yeah, it's fun. My favorite. Let's try to plug this hole in. It's 9:44. Are you serious? All right. I love that job though. I liked interacting with the inmates. I always did. You know what I used to do? I had a magician friend. His name is Luca. He actually does magic professionally. You can probably look him up. His name is Andy Luca. I think he still has like a magic thing going on. He taught me magic. He showed me some tricks, sleight of hand things. Showed me where to go for these cards, this or that. Taught me magic. So that was one of my hobbies and loves in life was magic. Never been in jail. Oh shit, I ain't never been in jail. Ain't never gonna be in jail. You know why? Because I got mental health issues. That's why. They don't. I'm not the regular person. Okay, so like the regular person, the average person, has the depression, and maybe their husband left, so they're depressed, or maybe they have high anxiety when they go on roller coasters or something like that. I don't know what average people are like because I'm fucking very far from average. I'm not. I'm a fucking. I'm once in 1 in a million, dude. I love magic, though. I would show it to inmates. I would do it to inmates. I would use invisible string a lot of times. You could buy invisible string for like $20, and it's invisible, and you'd have to like have like a certain kind of light on, see it from an angle. Oh, there it is. You could barely see it. Invisible. It would come on a reel, and you could have it pinned to your shirt or in your wrist or something. I used to walk around with invisible string, and I would have like a violation written out for one of them. Like if you talk after 10 p.m., you receive this violation when you're typing. So I'd walk before 9:45, and they're bunked, and I'd be walking around with this violation, and it's following me like 10 feet behind me. And I did this. I did this in a K6 storm the first time, and oh my god, dude! So I get up and I walk off of the stand, and I start walking towards the bunks, and the violation is it's following me across the dorm on the floor, dragging, but it's invisible. You can't. These inmates do not know what the hell hit them. They're like, "How's he doing? And what's going on?" I'm tripping. Everybody says they're tripping and tripping and tripping. Tripping CO, we're tripping CO, we're tripping CO. They want to know how I'm doing it. Shit. I told them, of course, at some point. But I love doing magic. That was one of the things I really love doing. Magic and tennis. So those are my big two ones. Tennis and magic, and I can't do them because of my hands. Yeah, autoimmune diseases suck, But it's my life. I have way more than that disease now. I have psoriatic arthritis, and my hands are basically telling the doctors that I have rheumatoid arthritis as well, which is basically what ruined my hands. Psoriatic arthritis attacks the skin and your joints, but it doesn't make your hands curl like this. So I actually got 3 top forms of arthritis in the world. That's why I got disability, I don't want to. I would love to be like healthy just for fucking one day. Like run. I would love to run. I used to run. I once ran 23 fucking miles. 23 miles without stopping. I did 15 miles at my sister's house a bunch of times. I had memberships to the gym. That's how I got my abs, was running. Because I was 150, 160 pounds. I was like 24 and had a little bit of abs. I would do crunches, all that shit. Crunches, push-ups, pull-ups, whatever I had to do to get those abs. Now I was like, oh, there they are. They're saying hi. But then after like 6 months worth of jail, bye-bye, abs. You're fat now. I got up to 300 pounds at working at that jail within probably 2 to 3 years. Because that's the laziest job on the planet. 99% of the time, you're sitting at a desk staring at a computer, probably looking at fucking YouTube. I hate to say this. I was on YouTube all the time the last 3 years of my career. I was privileged to have internet access because I ran all the charities, so they let me have internet access. So I watched YouTube when I was in jail. When I worked in jail. Not this kind of YouTube. I watched like music videos. I need someone on piano. How can I get somebody up here? Pin, if anyone wants to join the panel. Anybody out there? Is there anybody out there? See if you can hear me. Oh my god, that's my crotch area. And the knife's right by my crotch area. What's going on over here? Someone join the panel would be a little better. It's too quiet for me right now. I might throw some music on, just walk around or something. I can't just sit here. Should I go fuck with John? I'm gonna go fuck with Camilo. I can't just sit here. It's too silent. I gotta call chaos. Chaos and anarchy forever. Alright. Time to fuck with Camilo. Wake up! Let's get the party started in here. I'm gonna fuck with Camilo. Fuck charging the phone. We don't care about that today. If both phones are dead later, oh well. Fuck with Camilo. That's not what I want for the day. I do have stuff I gotta say to some people. Now 3 in here. That's silly. I'm not gonna say stuff that's important with 3 people in here. I wish there's like 10 or 15. Or fuck them.
Hey, it's kind of fun.
Watch this shit. Got that. Okay, I'm good. What's going?
It's kind of fun. It's hard. It's not looking funny.
Oh,
look.
David James is up there. Damn it, there's no link.
It's gonna fall.
Fuck. Somebody asked for a link. Go in there and just say the word link. Don't say Pago needs it. This is supposed to be a surprise attack here. This is why I pinned the link. My link's pinned.
A big.
Shut the fuck up. No, shut the fuck up, David James.
Yep.
It's retarded. Mom, if you're watching or you watch this later on, this guy I talk to all the time.
No.
This guy told me that I fingered my daughter's pussy. Yes, I said I'm gonna rape him, and I would if I had the chance.
I have a hairy kiss. I do have a hairy kiss.
Never will.
I have a hairy kiss, but I don't shave it.
I'll shut his goddamn fucking throat and drink his goddamn blood. If I was near this guy, I'd fucking kill him. Drink his blood, take his head, put it over there somewhere as like a trophy. And his fucking head can sit there for a month.
What about us? I'm alright. I'm alright, mate. I'm alright, mate. I'm
alright, mate. I'm alright, mate. No, you're not alright. You get fucked up with this one.
I don't much hate my back. I'm sore back. I know I do it now.
I don't get this. You guys talking. Oh, I guess it. Yes, I talked to.
I know. I've got shaving.
Shaving your back. I can get 90% of my back except for that one spot. Like this big.
Yeah.
It's up to the 4 people out there. Go tell your family members that I'm live.
Oh, Jennifer, you are talented. Jennifer, you are talented.
I hate this guy with a passion.
Jennifer is always.
Yeah, I fucking drink this goddamn blood all day long. It'll be so good. No, I don't even need to say alleged. I got it. I mean it. I would drink his blood if I had a chance to meet this guy. I would take his torso. He was missing his head now. His torso, I got. I can't kill your torso with that.
Oh, that's good flutter.
But I could put an arm inside the shin blade.
That's good flutter. I have a web will for you. Right? I have a web will for you.
Allegedly. I know how to do that. What if we kill circles? You guys see my community post where I'm driving? Blood all over me. I said, would I say something about Dexter or something?
How's Ben Raiders? Fuck in.
Boring. That's only one, and you're on at 2. It's better than me. That dead air non-stop. I don't want that air. That's why I talk so much. I'd rather talk about something stupid and boring. I got nothing to talk about. I'll grab this and I'll say, hey, look, guys, I was bored one day, so I took a art thing. I mean, a guy. Oh, that's cool. I mean, a guy that went hunting. He said, I went pig hunting, and all I got was this shitty he shot the fools like that. There was splattering blood everywhere. And that's my blood. Oh, that's my blood. That's my dry blood. Oh, the Kathy Riddle's coming up. It's like it PG rated now. What's up?
Yeah, I'm a little conservative, but I have a Malinois puppy going crazy right now, which is why I didn't come up before.
Are you conservative? What are you talking about?
No, I'm very serious.
Oh, time to get serious here, people.
No, I'll try not to. I'll try not to be.
Do you join panels?
What?
I feel like I have never seen you on panels before.
Oh, every once in a while. Yeah, well, like I said,
Okay.
I'm way too serious. I'm not that funny.
Where do you go
Oh,
on panels?
well, I used to let's see. Where do I go? I haven't gone on a panel in a while. I'll go on Ken's every once in a while. Because
Oh yeah.
when I got the puppy's at Finbar. When I got Finbar, I was up at like 4:00 in the morning because the puppy, the whole, and so that's how I started hanging out at Ken's every once in a while. So I'll go up
He's
there.
live usually.
Yeah, because he's live in the middle of the night when you're up with the puppy.
Yeah, that's how Ken's always been since I know this is 2017. Ken's always streamed. Always streamed at nighttime.
I think a lot of people started YouTube. I think I did too, where you had insomnia, so in the middle of the night, it's like, oh, let's try YouTube, and then you
honestly, I was diagnosed with insomnia at like 27, and they put me on Ambien. I was addicted to Ambien.
I love
First thing I ever got addicted to was like early Ambien, where Ambien was real. Where if you took one, dude, you're like high. You're high. You're seeing 2 or 3 things. This Ambien today is garbage.
Yeah, I know.
It's trash.
I haven't had it in years because I think when it first came out, they prescribed it to everybody, and then found out it's not that good.
Yeah, she told me to my psychiatrist is trying to get me on the actual name brand Ambien, not just that, but like a strong version of the real Ambien. But she's going to do this pre-authorization and shit. So
yeah,
I'm on Seroquel. I'm on Seroquel, Trazodone, and Ambien right now.
Oh wow!
And I can't. And I sleep like 3 hours a night.
Really? Because I had insomnia issues years ago, and they tried the Ambien, then they tried Trazodone. It passed, and that knocked me the shit out.
What, the Trazodone?
Yeah. I mean, the problem was then to get up in the morning was hard. So
yeah, my first time's being an Ambien. Yeah, I can't be taking this. I got to go to work the next morning, and it took me hours to feel like snap out of it.
Yeah,
like that shit was strong when I first started taking it.
Oh yeah.
I don't sleep. I sleep maybe, if I'm lucky, once a week. I'll get 6 hours.
Oh my god,
I usually get about 3 to 4 hours.
I've always been at 8 to 10 hours. I mean, when I was younger, I used to want more sleep, and then I hit the insomnia. But most of the time, it was like 10 hours I'd require. As I got older, it's now 8.
I haven't slept 8 or 10 hours in probably 8 years, 10 years. Probably when I was with my wife, and when I was happy with my wife. So I'm talking like 2010, probably something like that.
I love sleeping. That's how I deal with stress.
A lot of people do that, Maybe depressed or sleep or whatever.
Stressful situation, she naps.
Yeah.
It's my escape. But then when I had the insomnia, I was really going crazy because especially when without sleep, I start getting like really doofy.
Yeah. Yeah, I think that's been my problem is I haven't slept properly in many years. So when I don't sleep for like days on end, that's when my mental health goes to shit, and I gotta start worrying about calling the cops on myself and shit like that.
It must be tough. I'm sorry you have to go through that.
Well, it's okay. Thank you. It's life. It's my life. It is.
Yeah.
I could be worse. I could be 8-year-old with stage 4, cancer, dying.
Yeah,
so
I know what you mean.
I'm
You
not gonna bitch about it.
Try to keep it in perspective. It's still.
That's how I used to do management. I'm just gonna say I've been involved in a lot when it comes to like children who are disabled.
Mm-hmm.
Not just my family, my whole family. My mom listens to my live stream, by the way. So I gotta kind of watch what I say. But yeah, since I was like 10 years old, I was changing diapers of people with special needs and stuff like that. I had my parents they were foster parents. They were foster parents, so they had
good for them.
I was their birth child. I was their real kid. But they adopted a lot of kids throughout the years and stuff like that. Some kids, I had four brothers and sisters passed away when I was like 10, between 10 and 18. That
Oh, I'm
happened.
sorry.
It
I'm
was
sorry.
rough. Yeah, it was okay. It
I
was
was
many years
adopted.
ago.
I was adopted.
You
but
were? Okay.
Yeah, but I was like 6 days old. You know what I mean? And my brothers and
Oh,
sisters,
okay, yeah.
we were all adopted, but it was through like New York Foundling Hospital and all.
My brother, his name is Noah. He's still my brother to this day, and he's still alive.
Mm-hmm.
He's from New York. My parents flew to New York to get him. Or when he was born. When he was born, they flew to New York to get him, and they've had him for. He's like 25 now.
Nice.
He's a handful. He's living on his own and stuff like that. But man, he's flipped like 5 different cars since he's been driving.
Oh my god.
He's been driving like, I don't know, 10 years maybe, something like that. But he's literally flips them, and or ends something crazy. I don't know. I'm a horrible driver myself. I drive recklessly all the fucking time. But
my first job out of law school was working for an insurance company. So, and you start with like car accidents, shit like that. So I am now like I'm a horrible driver in the sense I'm so cautious. It stuck with me years. It's always like, because you get to see these accidents. It's like, oh, and I will not drive unless everybody has a seatbelt on.
That's why I'm not a cop. I was 3 credits away from getting my degree. The degree would have gave me the ability to work in any police department in the state of Wisconsin. The 60 credits that I had and needed, that's for like maybe 60 to 70% of the police departments will take me for that. I was gonna be a cop. I went through the training. I knew I did multiple firearm trainings. I know how to handle a gun, except for one time. I wanted to be a cop, but I wasn't.
Well,
yeah, but I didn't become one.
It's not easy. Let me tell you, it's not easy. And I know in New York, which is obviously where I'm from, it's the tests, and then they want you to get a degree. They will put you through partially, but they prefer military backgrounds, things like that.
That stuff's all bonus. Yeah, absolutely.
And then they give the test once every like 3 years, and then there's all these lawsuits about the test. It's not fair. It's not an easy thing.
No.
And it's not an easy job either.
Hell no. The reason I really kind of went away from that is because my brother-in-law told me that the jail was hiring, so they hired me right away, and I liked it. And I liked it so much that I just kind of forgot about being a cop. I wanted to become a cop.
Well, it's hard to go back. I mean, I stayed in school. I went directly, because I knew if I got a job, got real life, got a paycheck, I'd never go back to school. Do you know what I mean? Because life happens, and then you just don't, and then all of a sudden it's like, where'd the time go? And you have other responsibilities.
Yeah, that's how I feel right now.
Well, I think it's a good idea that if you enjoy going live. I honestly, I never watched you when you were with like Lisa, when you when you all reminisce about other channels. Yeah, I wasn't around, so it's fun to hear.
Yeah, well, I'd say 90% of people were not around. That's why I only got nobody watching. Because they don't even know what I'm talking about, most of them.
Well, it takes time to build up, and I mean, and it's the. I love the I don't love, but I always watch things on the Lindbergh baby crime. And did you know that outside the courthouse there were people selling makeshift little ladders as souvenirs for that trial back in the 1920s, 30s?
What did that mean? What did the letters mean?
The ladder. They what they got Hotman on, who got convicted of the crime, was the criminal, quote unquote, built a ladder to go up to the second floor to kidnap Lindbergh's child, and it was a homemade.
Okay, yeah, I don't know much. That's so. That's my God.
They were selling
100 years old.
Hotman. People would send him checks for like $1, and he knew that they wanted his autograph. That's why they sent it to him. So your interest is not something new. People have done this a long
Oh,
time. You know,
absolutely, forever. I got friends. William Harder. If you go type in William Harder, whether it's on your YouTube or your Pluto, you're gonna find results.
yeah,
William Harder's been on documentaries. He's in front of the camera, behind it. The guy's visited Manson 30 times. He was his first visit ever was with Richard Ramirez, the Night Stalker.
yeah. I
But
mean, it's
his
just,
closest
yeah.
his closest connection was Charles Manson, and the guy has millions of dollars of stuff. He's got paintings by Ed Gein, by
Gacy.
he's got artwork by that's common. That's not common because that's $8,000 to $13,000 for one piece from Gacy. But
Yeah.
but there's a lot of Gacy stuff out there. What he shows me is like a picture that John Wayne Gacy painted of Ed Gein or Charles Manson. Like that's one of a kind shit. You always see like the Paul the Clown, or he does the Seven Dwarves. The Seven Dwarves he does a lot too.
I mean, it's macabre to me. It's macabre, but it's just not my thing. You know what I mean? I'd rather like crochet, but you know, but I understand the interest. It's been going on for years. You know, it's a lot of people have that interest.
When I got into this, I didn't want to be the average everyday collector that collects. Yeah, well, asking all the big collectors what they got and what. No, I wanted to do nothing, so I started something new. Nobody does what I do.
What,
so like
writing to?
No, not just that. How do I say this? Getting a little involved with the women, I guess you could say. I got zero watching. How is that a thing? Anyways,
I'm watching. I think you're right.
I think I have one of my things out. His nipples. He's all right.
Yeah,
what are you doing? Oh, hey, Dimples.
Hey, Dimples. How you doing?
Very tired.
Nobody does what I do, though. I get involved with these women. Not just.
I guess it's also women are equal opportunity now, right? It used to be just
okay. So all these millionaires and these collecting things, they all collect John Wayne Gacy, Jeffrey Dahmer, Ed Gein stuff, this and that. Yeah, that's old stuff. That's stuff that I'll never be able to own. I put it in my head. I realized I'm not going to be able to buy these. If I'm lucky, one day maybe I can take out a huge loan and get one painting. So I realized I'm going to do something different. I started writing women that these fuckers never got their hands on. 10 years. Morgan sat inside that mental hospital, and nobody got a letter from her. Nobody. So everything that ever hit the market from the Slender Man case came from my hands. 100%.
Well, she's everything that ever. Isn't she?
What?
She violated her parole, didn't she?
Oh yeah, she's fucked. Yeah, she's good.
Yes, yeah, not a good. Not
she ain't gonna. Well, honestly, her accused in the 150s at this point. Well, at 12, they tested her and she was a 142 IQ. She's smarter than that now. She's a lot better manipulator. She's the smartest person I've ever spoken to in my life. I sat down with her.
Jail. She's not that smart.
No, she is. She's too smart. That's the problem. That's the fucking problem. She's too smart.
Well, there's
there's the fact that she never lived a life. She was in custody at 12 years old.
Yeah, that's the hard ones to understand. You see, like even the British, the some of the kids create those crimes when they're so young. They're like, and their lives are just over, and and like what happened? Why are these kids, killing kids and
abuse? A lot of it's people abusing their kids.
Yeah, that's true. It's true. That's where it gets so murky. There's no easy answer on those cases. No easy answer.
Well, most cases I had seen were a younger person. Not the shooting. I don't want to talk about the shootings because the shootings are really. Those people lost their minds. All those kids that do the school shootings and shit.
Yeah.
They're getting bullied every day. Well, that's most of the time they're getting bullied. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
My daughter does not know what I do. Does not know that. She does not know that I know Morgan. She doesn't know anything about what I do. but she comes to me because she knows that I do have knowledge in true crime. I've let her know. I've let her know a little bit. So she'll ask me like, "Hey, Dad, did you see that? Morgan Geyser got out on now she's in a group home. She's gonna get out. She said this to me before, and I just go, oh my God, what do I do?
Is your daughter young?
She's 15 now. No,
okay. She's young. I mean, she's under 18. Yeah, she's a minor.
She's 15. She's highly intelligent. Smarter than me. She knows 6 languages.
Wow, that's one talent I do not have. The language.
I don't either. She learned these. I seen her write a whole page out just as fast as I would write English. She was writing some sort of Chinese or whatever you call it.
Good for her. That's wonderful. Great to have nowadays.
She's into true crime and anything to do with like Asia, whether it's the food or the K-pop or she's into Asia. Yeah, she's obsessed with like Asian culture.
That's interesting. No, that's interesting. Good for her. Good for her.
Yeah.
I'm sorry if you hear the click. The dog is a little rambunctious right now. He's only 10. He's 8 months old, so he's still a puppy.
What do you think? Let me show you something. I don't want to get too disgusted here. Oh, wrong one.
What?
I'm going to show you something here. I showed it earlier on. Oh my God! There was this woman. Where did it go? Right there. Can you tell me? You seem very normal, so I don't want to like freak you out too much.
I'll let you know.
Although you're on the fucking dark web of YouTube, basically, because we're like in the dark corner that nobody knows about. So you must have some sort of like
bizarre streak.
Something. Why are you here?
I've been around for a long time too.
Why are women? I just dropped my Mountain Dew. Why do women have sex with animals? No, listen. This woman right here had sex with her dog.
I want to know.
I don't get it though. Denise Frazier, her name. I'm not gonna say she's the most unattractive. She's not the most unattractive woman on the planet. She should be able to get a man.
Sex with an animal. Not my.
Don't you think she could get a man? I mean, she'd find somebody, right?
Yeah. I mean, I have to admit, I'm very mundane. Your basic middle class. I don't want to know the shit that goes on.
It's weird. Hey, listen, I only knew of her because I didn't think that was even a thing. But yesterday, I'm sitting there on Facebook, and up pops, Kenosha County, which is 10 minutes from me, arrested some blah 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 name. I think it's something. For having sex with her dogs. So now I actually wrote her. And I wrote her just like I wrote anybody else about, a lot of times I'll introduce myself. I'll tell them who I am. I'll tell them about my previous job. I'm an open book,
Mm-hmm.
But like, and one of the phrases we say is, I don't judge people, which generally I don't. Well, what? But
I guess my view is I just don't want to know. I don't want to be involved in that. I don't.
It's weird.
Yeah,
it's too weird.
No thanks.
It's why she's on a trading card because she did some weird shit.
She's on what?
These are like trading cards that always sell and stuff like that.
Oh, okay.
These are only worth like $20. These only worth like $20.
Oh, like baseball cards, but these are of criminals.
Yeah, some people, not me, make them. They have like those printers or whatever.
Right, laminate.
Yeah. A lot of people make their own. A lot of people make their own sports cards and stuff these days. They never hit those like one of ones when they're pulling out of a pack, so they make their own sports cards. Put part of a short. Yeah, they put part of a jersey in there, or they put
With
They must.
yeah. It's with 3D printers now, people making everything.
Yeah. Hell yeah, there. Valentine's Day. Ugh. I don't have a Valentine. I don't think I had one last year either, though. What was the last year? No, I know. I don't think I did. Well. Oh, well. So what enticed you to come up here with nobody watching? I can't believe there's only 3 people on my channel after almost a week of going live every day.
It takes time. It takes time.
Listen, I've done this. I did this for years. This channel is dead. This channel, like a lot of people don't. Nobody follows this channel. People don't know about it because it's my collector channel that it was.
Right. Yeah, it's. I mean, you're in a pretty. If you do the collector stuff, that's a really limited.
That's limited to just a couple people that I know. That, even this, but this here. I mean, when I was with Lisa and we were streaming every day there, we get 100. But this is before getting 100 in your chat now. That ain't shit. But like 5 years ago, 6 years ago, that was a big deal. You know what I mean?
I gotta take this call. I'm gonna put myself on mute. Oh, I'm gonna get off. I'll be right back.
All right, thank you. That's nice of her to come up here. I think my first female on panel. Was that my first female on panel? No, I had Hazel up here. A lovely Hazel. The things I would do to Hazel, not with this knife. No. Anyways, blah 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 blah. Allegedly, my mom's like, "Who's Hazel?" I gotta find out who Hazel is. No, Mom, you don't. She's just a friend. She's not watching. Should I talk about Dexter? No. I gotta say, I like the concept of Dexter, but the hour-long episodes, they're a little bit too much. Plus, it went on for 6 seasons, and it just okay, he kills people that were bad. I get it, and it's like, oh god, okay, he killed another person that was bad. All right, that's cool. Oh, now they're gonna go after him. This season. Dexter's okay. I like Dexter. Don't get me wrong, but there's other shows I like a lot more. I gotta find my glasses. Yeah, I must be wearing glasses right now. I'm gonna stay alive probably. I don't know, probably till light. Fall asleep tonight. Shirts up. So, these headphones probably need changing. How long have I been live? An hour and 48 minutes. And I think the highest I got up to was 8 or 10. I got 1. I wonder who the one person is. It's probably my phone laying on the ground over there. I need a hanger and I need my fucking glasses. This is why I have 2 pairs so I can find the other one. Ridiculous. You guys should just cut this off now and just chill by myself. Nobody gonna come in here. They got one watching. Come in here. Fuck around the glasses at. What are you doing? Fucking mess over here. Hi. Sorry if you see my ass because I don't wear underwear. I don't like underwear. I don't have no ass anyways. The flat ass. I got the flattest ass on the planet. Definitely in Wisconsin. The fuck is this? Oh yeah. An A-Rod dish. A-Rod dish. Oh well, people will come one day. There's all the headphones. There we go. These Yes. I'll be live again. I'll be live again. Don't worry.